Hello there everybody, welcome to another speedrun video with me, Kai McTrash. This is of my OC Sporty Bun, who just started out as a fun little character drawn. Now she's like one of the three main characters of a comic I'm writing. Things go weird. Her name's literally Sporty Bun because we're doing sports and didn't really have any plans for her story, but now she has a story and her personality's kind of forming in a new way, and that's quite fun. For this one, I just wanted to do a drawing of a relic statue like thing, and I thought of all of my characters, I might as well just choose Sporty Bun because she's kind of made out of rock. She's kind of carved rock, like a little stone that's carved. That's just what she's made out of. The story that she's in, like the other character, is literally a plushie that's alive and stuff. So they're unconventional material to build off for sure. But I just thought she would suit being a relic slash statue, somewhat inspired by Neopet's Relic paintbrush. And I also chose to take a bit of inspiration from Tarot with the High Priestess and her association with balance and, structure, as well as pomegranates, which is like one of my favourite foods. And so I kind of made it almost a little bit like geode gore, where certain cracked bits of Sporty's exterior will show off sort of little geode spike ball. I don't know what word you use for that, but when you've cracked a geode open you can see it. That's what's kind of meant to be going on there. She's meant to be full of gemstones and little pomegranate, and her pomegranate crown also has that. And this was kind of fun, relaxing one to work on. It was my first picture since the 71-ish head draw shots for Valentine's, which means it did take me a while. This is like the 8th of March, so it was basically no work done at the end of February. That's serious art-wise, because I'm going through it mentally still. I'm still really struggling, so I kind of fell behind on the things that I wanted to do. But hey, I wanted to do something quick and cute here, because after this, production on the webcomic that will include Sporty Bun will be starting, so that should be interesting, difficult. I'm most dreading the background, and so that's what's going to be produced first. Whenever I'm like got a scene written up and I know what the background's going to be, I'm going to have to just draw the background first, because I know if I don't, I will just kind of rush it and then have to work it around where the characters are standing. Would rather have a location and then draw the characters in that. I feel like it keeps things in proportion if you know what you're doing. I don't know if I know what I'm doing on this one. I guess I'll find out, and I'll have to work away at that. I've been watching some people's guides on them starting comics and stuff, and yeah, it's pretty cool, but I'm kind of using this one as almost like you know how One Punch Man was like a kind of poorly drawn web comic. It started, although it still very much had a style that was visually appealing to me. Like, I don't think it actually looked awful at all. I think you could still tell there was an artistic vision that was going to come out of that, but like, I hope that'll be the case for this comic. It probably won't be the most well written, well drawn, yada yada thing, and that's exactly why I'm doing it. I need to get some experience up, because as much as I would love to just be working on my comic that I already have in my head for Lith and Landon and Finrar, I just really don't want to go in and make my first few chapters that just awful and inexperienced in comics. And also, as I've said numerous times throughout this past year, I'm really struggling mentally, and this comic is just something to get all of that out of my head and onto the paper, and maybe be able to move past it. I don't know. Like, I don't want to sound depressing, but it's been a struggle, and things are only getting harder. Feels very much like that one song by OPM called Fish Out of Water. I just don't know quite how to manage everything, and I'm going to get help, but hey, maybe I will this time. Like I said the last 5 times, the health system is a real mess since the Tories gutted it and Labour are refusing to fix it, and so I think this is where we leave it off. Sporty Bun is a beautiful relic statue with some beautiful gemstones cracking out of her. There are some ivy-like leaves growing and tangling around her, while there are bushes with flowers or berries or the like trees that are around her. And she's, while dilapidated, still a very, very loved figure, in my mind at least. And that's why she's one of the 3 characters starring in the comic about my brain, being in my brain. Almost like Inside Out, but like they're not like emotions, they're just people who are completely lost and have no idea what their job's meant to be, or they know what their job's meant to be and they are awful at it. I hope it's going to be fun, and I hope you guys end up enjoying it. You will likely see more of it on the series on this channel as we come up to it actually coming out, but you know, thanks for watching this one regardless. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!